are the Chargers. I just don't think anybody's super comfortable betting the Chargers to win the division because
All
of
right.
all the history there.
We'll get.
I wish to emphasize this point because it's all he brings up regarding the Chargers. This always strikes me as interesting. The concept that the Chargers make people uneasy because of their past. And one wonders, what's the problem? What prior events? What is of value? Where is it crucial that actions from 5, 10, 15, 20 years ago influence present times? Why is that even relevant? For Herbert and Harbaugh, yearly success has been the norm. In year one with the two of them, they were ahead of schedule. Year two was bad because of the beat-up offensive line. Yet, they still managed to stay competitive, be in position to win the division, and get in the playoffs. In contrast, all I heard regarding Kansas City Chiefs was, injuries, injuries. And they went nowhere, yet Herbert carried his team to the playoffs and battled to win the division. Sure, they lost in the playoffs. The O-line was terrible due to injuries, plus Herbert was hurt. But this year, it's expected that they'll be healthy. We can't predict, but I believe they'll be healthy and the O-line will improve, thanks to a superior offensive coordinator, which is under discussed yet. Consider discourse about two teams, the Philadelphia Eagles and the San Diego Los Angeles Chargers. It's fascinating that McDaniel didn't join the Eagles, which seemed huge for them. It seemed like an insult to Hurts and the Eagles franchise. I've explained why McDaniel joining LA instead of Philly makes sense. Logistically and business-wise. It's the right call, not to mention lifestyle for those who lived on both coasts. So, let's not focus too much on the Hurts Eagles point too much, I'm simply explaining how we speak. It was believed to be make or break for team to acquire McDaniel since he's an incredible coach and offensive mind. The fact that he shunned the Eagles became, oh no, he's not interested, what does that say about Hurts and the Eagles? Not to mention the missed chance to have McDaniel. How would the Eagles be with him? It was the discussion, the focus. We know Eagles get more buzz than the Chargers. We talk about Hurts a lot more than Herbert. Sirianni gets more press than Harbaugh. Philly is Philly, right? But there's no equalization to the idea of hold on. We have an elite offensive coach, and an elite play designer, an elite play caller, now with Harbaugh, an elite head coach, and an elite QB. We cry over the past, but use it to weigh them down. We'll use Rivers or who Herbert had when he started, who got fired, and Staley to judge them since it makes sense. Or negatively view recent years because they didn't win a Super Bowl. Again, year one's playoffs were amazing, and the same goes for year two, given that they consider how injuries were. Look at another team in your division, who always said, the Chiefs need more moves offensively. They said, how dare you say that, Her was injured, O-line was hurt, this guy suspended. So why isn't anyone saying this stuff about the Chargers? Me thing, now that we got the enemy, we'll go. Why not say that about the Chargers? Why? It's history. I don't care about what happened in 2020 to 2022. What are we doing? The recent years were genuinely amazing. This squad couldn't truly win previously because what they dealt with. Surviving and winning tough games is impressive, and that's okay. Compare that to the Eagles. Their OC and O-line were disasters, and everyone dragged Hurts through the mud. Hurts was top in TDs, completion percent, etc., and won a playoff berth is still awesome. They just won a Super Bowl before that, then getting back into the playoffs isn't absolute failure, but pretty good. Other teams, like the Chiefs, get all the excuses and benefit of the doubt. They deserve it cause of what they achieved. The Eagles and Hurts got no help and the Chargers and Herbert achieved a lot. No Super Bowl doesn't mean no achievement. What they did recently with their unique circumstances means they should get the benefit of the doubt. Herbert, Harbaugh deserve backing. If you view it as your foundation, importing McDaniel and having healthy O-line, why be afraid of what happened in 1999? What are we even talking about right now? What even is it? How does that even work? It just doesn't, it doesn't. If you can't see the most recent years as genuine success, you view sports narrowly. In light of all the Charger injuries, they had Herbert playing injured, literally mid-season surgery without missing games, and a crushed O-line and a RB being hurt with fireworks, they still got it together. Contrast that to the Cowboys, who were duds but still poised to be risky. They didn't win, though. Sometimes, given a mess, success is just making do with it, not folding. It's not great or anyone's favorite or amazing, you want more, like how the 49ers may do. It's bad they were crushed via injuries, but they won games. Sometimes that's all you want. Can't win Super Bowls the time. Winning your division isn't every single year. Sometimes, the fact that you got where you were is remarkable. You can argue that the Chargers' playoff berth was greater than the Patriots' Super Bowl appearance. There's an actual argument for that, truly. And so, I was split between who should be the MVP versus who would. Herbert didn't have a real chance of winning. So it was like, alright, Drake May and Stafford. He had an insanely good argument to be MVP. Getting them to the playoffs and division was impressive. And if you say you're uneasy with how the Chargers because of their history is that they always do a lot with nothing from the Harbaugh days. Herbert is durable, the D improved, and the O will be good if they are good. Plus, there's McDaniel, who had rave reviews. The Eagles not getting him was disastrous. And the Chargers getting him isn't seen the same. Do you see the disconnect? Like the confusion when talking about the Chargers? I see it clearly, like the San Diego Sunshine. Someone said me still. Calling them San Diego Los Angeles Chargers. Again, that hurts their feelings. Someone said that it was disrespectful to say that I keep regarding them as the San Diego Los Angeles Chargers. Also, they were mad at me because I said it. And I still say it. It's always different people, by the way. And they say, they played in LA for years. It's a slap in the face. Every time this happens, it makes me want to say it more. San Diego Los Angeles Chargers shouldn't feel comfortable in them because of 1997 and 2014. We all know that has a direct effect on 2026. Here come the haters saying to look at what happened recently. They were insanely cool, made the playoffs and Herbert was hurt and OL was and yet still won games. Great. What did the Chiefs do? Oh, well, they won the Super Bowl a year earlier or so. Okay? Then what does that have to do with recent times? Comparing Herbert to Mahomes? Then the spiral. Groundhog Day. Then it stops repeating. Those are my thoughts. I want to hear yours. Do we stay with the past? I read everything. It's all fun. Feel free to subscribe. We got a community here. Please like this vid because it boosts the views. Thanks. See you.